So the Toledo Christian Eagles have made themselves quite comfortable with deep postseason runs. They've made it to the regionals last several seasons, trying to get past that and get all the way to Dayton in the state championship. As we welcome back in Rhett Boyd and Dion Thompson. As we talk about the TAAC, the conversation is about the Toledo Christian Eagles. As they went undefeated in the league a season ago, they have won the league the last 5 years. They're the prohibitive favorites to continue that trend this year.
Well, when you have Kendall Braden, you definitely should be the prohibitive favorite. I mean, she's an outstanding player, and Rhett was telling me she grew a couple inches, over the summer. She's a point guard, shooting guard, and in that league, she's just too much. She's very difficult to deal with, and I really look for them probably to be the top team in that league.
And don't forget about Mackenzie Royal Davis as well, now in her second or third, I think third season of varsity basketball. And so that inside-outside punch between her and Kendall Braden is tough too tough to deal with for the opposing teams in the TAAC. And what I liked about what Coach Wensing, and he spoke on this last year, and he's held true to it in this offseason, is scheduling. He's gone out. He knows that for him to make
this the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they've really continued to beef up their non-conference schedule to prepare this team for making those deep tournament runs. And they got Anthony Wayne on the schedule this year, Ottawa Glandorf, Margaretta, traditional power as well. So you control what you can control, and he knows he's got a deep team. He controls the schedule. He's got some quality opponents in non-conference to prepare this team for what they hope again and what should be a deep tournament run.
In the City League, Start made a nice postseason run a season ago, and the Spartans have not only reloaded, they've gotten a little bit better going into this year.
Well, winning breeds attention, right? And so when you look at the Start Spartans and Coach Dane Franklin, great run to the regional, played Anthony Wayne right down to the wire in that regional final. We could be talking about them making that trip to Dayton a season ago. But when you look, you got Sinai Douglas, and it starts and ends with her in terms of the leader of that basketball team. She can score it on the offensive end. She can facilitate it. In that regional semifinal win, I was able to do that game. She was in single digits for most of that game, but she dominated the game because of what she does, handling the basketball, finding teammates, and what she does defensively. She's outstanding. Ty Garrison was a great perimeter threat for them last year. And then now they add a couple of transfers. And you got Kamari Alexander, who's coming over from Rogers, and Nevaeh Cable from Notre Dame, just to add to that success that they were able to have last year.
Well, hey, I mean, don't forget, there's a guy over there named Lamar Smith in that league who has a couple state titles, so we can't ever count him out. I just think Lamar does such a good job of bringing girls together. He has a program, as we like to say around here, and they're going to be tough too. But I agree with you. I think it should be Start. But somehow Rogers always figures a way to get in it.
And to Coach Smith's credit, he's another one that understands it's not about stacking wins. It's about preparing your team, for the postseason. And he does another great job with handling his schedule, getting quality opponents, making trips to play teams from other parts of the country, literally, to prepare his team for what for the postseason, whether it's the City League tournament or the state tournament. And you're not going to walk into Rogers and just say, oh, we're going to walk in, play our B game, and win. You got to come ready to play. If not, they're going to pick you off.
So City League and TAAC, that's a little bit of our thumbnail descriptions of those two leagues with the girls basketball. Perhaps the deepest postseason runs could be coming out of the City League in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference.